Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the inventor of SkinKick. It's called Self-Esteem in a Bottle, and he is changing the way people look at their own skin. His game-changing journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, taking care of your skin has never been so important. Why? Because of Instagram filters. I mean, we're all looking at ourselves on Zoom. Every young person has an Instagram filter on themselves, and so perfect skin has never been more important. And to think about the self-esteem that's involved, to talk about that today, Matty Schirle. He is the founder of SkinKick, which is known as Self-Esteem in a Bottle, and my good friend. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Very humbled to be here.
Well, I'm honored, and you are changing so many lives. I want people to hear your heart. How did this start for you?
Well, I was doing anti-aging, and I told our formulator, Dr. Bill Province, that, hey, we need to come out with a blemish relief lotion to have a complete line. So we created one, and then we had a focus group with a medical doctor, and there were about 40 participants, 2 different groups. And this one young 14-year-old woman showed up. She didn't want to be there. Her mom clearly encouraged her to be part of the focus group. Well, 30 days after using this blemish relief, she shows up and everybody's going to tell their story. She's waiting. You can just see her. She pulls her chest out. She's standing tall. She goes, "Do you see my skin?" She pulls her hair off her face and she told us, "I grew my hair out to cover my face." I pulled her hair back, stood up strong. She goes, "Do you see my skin? I am glowing. I've never had so much self-esteem." And I went down and tried out for the lead role in the school play, and I won. Literally, people are tearing up. I mean, I actually had one tear, but but the point is, it was unbelievable. And she goes, "You need to call this self-esteem in a bottle."
Wow.
So sure enough, we do.
And one of the things that you stumbled on, if you will, is that, people think about Clearasil, they think about some of these products to cure acne, and they're doing it all wrong.
They're doing it different than our approach, for sure. Yes, it turns out that in skincare, I didn't grow up as a skincare guy. I'm actually a chemical engineer, but I became a corporate executive for many, many years, moved to the top of a company, lived in Kyoto, Japan, but then I had to recreate myself. So what happens when you come in and you're the dum-dum, if you will, or the one, I could ask 10,000 questions. So I did. I read every article I could about acne and all blemishes and anti-aging and skin, and I asked all those questions. And what I learned was, in combination with my previous life in semiconductor manufacturing, chemicals are bad for your skin. They dry it out. They're bad for your body. For instance, retinol. They immediately tell you if you're using retinol in your skincare and you get pregnant, don't do it because it'll cause a problem with the baby. So we've approached it in that manner that our mission is to remove acids out of skincare.
And I want to just point out that Matty has perfect skin. And I love that, as the founder of this company, that you're really a walking billboard. Do you get compliments on your skin?
When I was back as a corporate executive, nobody said anything to me my whole life about my skin. And today, it's literally every single day somebody said something. And we don't want to tell them that I'm older than you. But I am.
And he has much better skin than I do, I can tell you that. Let's put up his website, and we're going to scroll down it because I was so impressed. I mean, you have a number of products. You've been featured in so many different publications, and these before and afters are just jaw-dropping.
Yes. And what we decided to do, because I learned the competition has something called filters, and they filter the pictures, and it drives me crazy. So if you come to me like that girl who stood up and said, we changed her life, it literally happens almost once a day. So I send them to a third-party videographer, and the story gets documented.
Wow.
So they bring their own pre-posted, images, but then that gets documented with a video. And when I first see some of these videos, if I wasn't part of SkinKick, I would say, no way. But we have over 30 videos. You can find them on YouTube, but it's so impressive, the results that we're achieving.
Yes, and I've watched many of these videos, but this is my favorite.
Hi, I'm Logan. I'm a student at University of Central Arkansas. I'm originally from Texas, so moving up here was a bit of change in weather and stuff. My skin has always been known for eczema prone and all that kind of stuff. So I've always dealt with that from a young age. So I knew how to deal with it. But the second I moved to Arkansas, I literally started developing eczema on my face. I've never had acne prone skin, never had eczema on my face. It's always been clear. And so just wondering what was going on with my face, I had red rashes everywhere. And it just wasn't going away. I tried putting my eczema cream on it. I tried to put CeraVe, everything, and just, it was flared up all the time. Like, I was ashamed to go out. Like, I would try to put makeup on to cover it up, and the makeup wouldn't cover it up. And I was like, well, if that doesn't work, then I guess nothing's going to work. It was really hard for me because I didn't want to go anywhere. I literally just wanted to stay in my room and do my homework, but I couldn't do that. And so I ended up driving back home to Texas. My mom introduced me to SkinKick, and she's like, Logan, just give it a chance, because I've tried so much stuff over the years and nothing worked. And it was just kind of like one of those things I was about to give up, because I've tried probably everything on the market. So I started it, and my face started out, it was how it was, all red, blotchy, itchy. My eyes were completely swollen shut some days, and started SkinKick. Within 3 days, my face was clear as it was even before all that happened. And that, let me tell you, was literally probably over 3.5, 4 months of my skin being like that. So from going to not wanting to walk around because I'm embarrassed of what my face looks like, to literally within 3 days it being cleared, how it was never even on my face before, was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. I was in tears, literally crying, because I was like, how could this work? Because nothing's worked before. Like, I was so tired of putting steroid creams on my face because, obviously that isn't good for your skin. It does develop wrinkles earlier in life. And so I just was tired of using stuff like that. That's why I wanted to give up. But then the second SkinKick came into my life, I was amazed, literally in awe, and I just wanted to walk outside and scream. That's exactly what I wanted to do. With SkinKick, it literally changed my life. My skin has never broke out since I started using that, which was last year. So I've been going on probably about a year now with SkinKick, and I could not be more grateful for everything that's been happening with it. My face, it's clear, thank God, answered prayers, and I am so thankful and still using it every day. So it's definitely improved my lifestyle, my confidence, my everyday, just looking at myself and being like, okay, I got it. Like, when you look good, you feel good. But if you were anything like me and you could not walk outside because you were so embarrassed of what your face looked like because it was either swollen, red, discoloration, or whatever it was, literally get on SkinKick. It changed my life, and I promise it's going to change yours.
What I love about that, Matty, is she's glowing not just on the outside, but on the inside. I mean, you can hear her heart. She is so proud.
I live for those videos every day. It makes my day. It's all about beauty. Beauty is a perception. And it's not all about what's here, but you glow from inside out.
Yes.
And she's living a very successful. She graduated, and I see her on her social media, and you just see her glowing. She's always smiling, and she's never had this problem come back since she started the SkinKick.
Wow. And I know you're a man of great faith. Do you feel like this is why you were put on the planet?
There's no doubt in my mind.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It's my kids are out of the house. I've had a very successful career in semiconductor. I rose to the, top of a business, and all of a sudden I'm an entrepreneur. And quite frankly, if I didn't have the skin I have, I couldn't be the leader of this company telling you to use this no acid skincare. I'm doing his mission, there is no doubt, and I'm proud of it.
And we found a great testimonial video about the self-esteem in a bottle. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I found that SkinKick actually improved the quality of my skin.
And it really changed my life. It made me feel younger and look younger, and it really gave me a lot more confidence.
The second SkinKick came into my life, I was amazed.
Nothing really seemed to work for me, and then I heard about SkinKick, started using it, and I swear within 2 weeks or so, like my skin was almost completely perfect.
My confidence was boosted. I would see my clear skin as something I had never seen before in my life, and I would be so happy.
So I'm forever grateful that SkinKick unlocked all of the positive emotions that having great skin can unlock.
Everybody's coming to like, what skincare do you use? I'm like, SkinKick, go get it.
After that first try, just completely blown away by how great my skin felt, how clear my skin looked, and how fresh my skin looked.
And I began to really feel good about myself once again.
So I would say SkinKick has definitely revolutionized the way my skin and my face feels even.
After using SkinKick, I realized that my face is balanced. I don't have the oiliness. I don't have the dry spots either. It's a lot smoother as well.
After I started using SkinKick and seeing the results, I wasn't trying to hide my face anymore. I felt really good on the way I looked.
If I put it on, people are like, oh, you look good. I'm like, thank you.
I mean, I was astounded. I was getting compliments.
My face is clear, thank God, So from going to not wanting to walk around because I'm embarrassed of what my face looks like, to literally within 3 days it being cleared how it was never even on my face before, was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
And immediately you'll just see that your skin just glows instantly. It feels hydrated. It feels more plump.
I love my smile is a little bit brighter. I stand a little bit taller because I know I looked good.
And it makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel a lot better about myself. And that's something that everyone should feel.
Hi, I'm Arlene and I SkinKick it.
I'm Addison, I'm 14 and I SkinKick it.
I'm Wendy and I SkinKick it.
Hi, I'm Tanya and I SkinKick it.
I'm Michaela and I SkinKick it.
My name is Chandler Young, and I SkinKick it.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and I SkinKick it.
I'm blessed. I'm 53, and hey, I SkinKick it.
What a beautiful video. This is such a crowded market. It seems like some celebrity is inventing another skincare product every single day. How is yours different?
We're 100% different. So the major thing we did, now we can do acne and we can do anti-aging as well. So let's focus on acne and how we're different. So the fundamental way, for both acne and anti-aging, instead of sitting down and Googling what ingredient of the day we're going to put in, whether it's, they come up with all kinds of these ingredients. What we did is we drove it down one level past the ingredient, and we said, what does the ingredient need to deliver? That means what vitamins, which nutrients, which omegas. So with that, we created a specification, and we call it Vino, Skin Vino. What Vino does the product need to keep your skin cell healthy? So with that list of Vino, that becomes a product specification. We simply search the world with our spreadsheet, and we match the ingredients that can deliver the most Vino.
Wow.
So therefore, we don't have things you don't need. It's highly effective. We can do with 15 milliliters what everybody else is using 30 milliliters. Not only that, so now we're the leaders in two-step skincare, whether it's for anti-aging or acne. So I have the acne, we call it Dope Kick. Every single one comes with a cleanser, and it comes with a blemish relief. What we did differently here is because we don't have the acids, we don't need the third step or the fourth step to calm your skin. We literally don't have the extra step. So two-step, we use the cleanser, we go after the pore, so we keep the pore clear, and then we go after the bacteria that's on your surface and in the pore with the natural antibacterial. Two-step, and then your skin. I actually snuck in the anti-aging in this, so it feels really good when you get done with it. And you glow.
Wow.
So,
Matty,
yeah, we're different. And, I love what I do. I live for when that young girl told me, that 14-year-old told me her story. And even, it pulls a tear when I see Logan up here.
Well, I love how transparent you are. So we have 2 minutes left. What would you like to leave the viewer with?
Well, it turns out that we've learned, and I've witnessed the incredible pressure that young people are on because of the advent of the cell phone. Our images are persona. So small thing like a blemish on your face makes an impact. During COVID, I actually had a breakout, and I could not go into the Ulta Beauty store as the CEO because I had this breakout and I had stuff all over my skin. So my skin being clearer is a very big thing. What we've learned is, being chemical people and understanding that our bodies are 100% natural chemicals. There's two types of chemicals in this world, two sources. One is natural and the other is man-made. This here is 100% man-made chemicals. What's not a chemical is that light and radiation and the heat lamps. Everything else in this world is chemicals. Our body wants to be in harmony with natural chemicals. When you stick that stuff in it, you can eventually get cancer because it's aggravating those cells. It's upsetting them. They're replicating in a bad manner. So our bodies want harmony. They want natural chemicals. So that's why you can stick our stuff in your eyeball and it doesn't burn you, and put it in your mouth and it doesn't taste like acid. So the bottom line is, what we've learned is our mission is to deliver clear skin and confidence. So with confidence results in better decisions. It leads to a better world, one with harmony, one with more love and less hate. And that's what SkinKick's all about.
Wow, Matty, I could talk to you all day long. This has been a great segment. We're going to have you back. We're going to end with the website, which is skinkick.com. The great Matty Schirle. Thanks for coming on the show.
I'm honored and privileged. Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.